Good evening, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I told you guys yesterday how I thought that I had something going on Thursday. It was supposed to be going on tomorrow, and it was actually today. So I went ahead and took care of that. I honestly wasn't expecting it to take that long, maybe an hour at most. And it didn't take that long. It was maybe about a half an hour, no more than 45 minutes, even between the drive. And then though, me and my mom got stuck running errands. At one point, I kid you not, guys, we did drive in a huge giant circle because my mom then was like, okay, well, we're gonna, we were already out and it was late in the afternoon. And so my dad had just asked like, oh, well, you guys just pick something up for dinner. So my mom's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So we went to go pick up dinner. However, my mom turned down the wrong street, and then we ended up driving in a huge circle because then she also had to go and pick up a prescription. And so then we drove over there, but it wasn't ready yet. She had called ahead of time to find out when it would be ready, and they were like, oh, at like I think 5 o'clock or something like that. And it was like 4:15. So we drove from one end to like CVS and realized it's not 5 o'clock yet. So we drove all the way back around, missed the turn. Well, not missed the turn, but my mom decided to take a different street because she thought that it was not as far down as it was, and I knew actually that it was. And so she keeps driving down the street, and then like I said, she takes a turn, and we ended up in one big circle back at CVS again, which is like in the other town from where we were actually going. And then we wound up back around again a second time because we couldn't pick up the prescription yet because it still wasn't time, instead of just like going there and being like, okay, well, we'll go here first and then go pick the food up later. No, then we drove back around a second time, went to go pick up food, then we drove back around again to go to CVS. So I kid you not, guys, we went in circles today. But we got everything done that we had to get done for today, which I felt like was really good. And on top of that too, I also got my editing and uploading taken care of too. I'm like almost all caught up. Literally, I'm very, very close. And if I could have just like gotten like more than, all I've been doing is like the very minimum this week. If I had just gotten to a little bit more, I maybe could almost be done. Probably would have been able to finish all the editing by this week, and then maybe uploading wise be done by like next week or something. But yeah, it's just the scheduling really. But like I said, I could have had that done this week had I actually wound up being a little bit more focused. But I also feel like too, it's because I haven't been waking up very early, and I'm actually really tired too today, which I feel like is really good to be able to go and get go and take a shower and go to bed early. However, again, I was like, honestly, at like about 10 o'clock, I was like, I probably want to go to bed right now. But the Bulls game didn't start until 9 o'clock, so I was only like not even halfway through the game pretty much already, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up and watch the game. So I did, and then I finished editing the other vlog as well, and now I'm like, okay, now I can go and take a shower. And I'm, like I said, I'm pretty tired. But I've already got my teeth brushed. I'm not gonna actually wash my hair tonight because I want to wear it down for the party, and I told you guys too how I have my hair routine where I wash it every other day. However, I always wear it down the day after I wash it, and based on, again, how many days out from Sunday we are, if I do that, then I will not be able to wear it down on Sunday. Like, I could still wear it down on Sunday, it's just gonna be really like have no volume to it or anything like that. And I was like, I sort of want that, so I was like, I'm just going to like I said, go ahead and not wash it tonight and then wash it tomorrow and then wear it down on Friday, so that then I can wash it on Saturday and wear it down on Sunday for the party. So like I said, that's the goal. So I actually don't really even hardly need to take a very long shower at all, because normally, again, washing my hair is what takes me a long time. Sometimes too, it's like I normally brush my teeth before I take a shower, so I already finished that. As many things as I can get done as soon as possible. I just feel sort of upset recently because I haven't been able to get up early, and I have been really trying, because I'm really trying to, like I said, get some of this like couponing stuff sort of started and everything like that, and I feel like I can't get it started because I haven't had the hours in the day. And on top of that too, because I've been waking up late, I'm trying to not drink as much coffee because I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to, like then have so much caffeine that I'm not tired by, like bedtime, which never turns out to actually be bedtime. And so like I said, I try not to do that, so then I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit tired. Even though I'm productive, I don't have that, like, those extra hours in the day. I don't have the sunlight too. I know I've said this a million times. I am totally, by nature, like right now, left to my own devices, I'm a night owl. Completely. Like, that is just my body's natural timer and clock and all that kind of stuff is just like, no, it's, you know, like, you're not tired until, you know, you don't wake up in the morning until the sun is almost gonna set. You know, like, I'm just completely nocturnal almost. But I don't like that, especially in the winter time, like right now, where there are very few hours of sunlight. When I'm waking up later in the afternoon almost, like, you know, and again, I can still have a really productive day, but when I wind up waking up later in the afternoon, you know, I only have so many hours of sunlight. And, you know, again, in the winter time, even getting up when the sun rises, you only have so many hours too. But when you're not waking up until, you know, again, after, today I actually woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning, watched some TV, and then ended up falling back asleep. And so I think that's also why I'm tired today too. But because of that, like I said, you know, I woke up, then I fell back asleep, and then woke up like around 11 o'clock. And so again, by 11 o'clock, and then there's only a couple more hours of the day where there's actual sunlight, because it's dark by like, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock sometimes. And so again, I only have like 6 hours of sunlight. Like, that's ridiculous, versus a person that gets up at like 8 o'clock has the whole, practically, you know, again, the entire day of getting to enjoy the sun. And I love the sun. But I don't have that, and it's really bad. And I feel like, especially in the winter time, I really get into like a really bad slump like this too, where I just can't force myself to get up, because again, it's like there's not enough sunlight. And today too, like, even though I do have very good, like, they're not blackout curtains, but they're very, very dark, like they keep a lot of the sunlight out. It's still like semi-bright in my room, even on a bright sunny day with my curtains. Like, you know, I can still see around my room, but it's definitely way, way, way darker. But today it was very dark outside anyway, because I don't know if it was storm. It wasn't like a storm, but, you know, it was just cloudy out, you know, like possibility of snow, but it never ended up snowing or raining or anything like that. You know, but it was very cloudy out today. And so again, I didn't have the sun actually waking me up in the morning. And again, it's not that I like the sun to wake me up in the morning, but like when it's still dark out, you know, almost, and there's no like light in my room at all, then again, my brain, my body, it doesn't know what time it is. And again, I can't figure that, you know, out naturally, and setting my alarms don't even work for me a lot of the times too. So like I said, Matthew actually came because he left to go back to school, and he left about 9 o'clock this morning. So that's why he came and woke me up. After like a half an hour, I couldn't fall back asleep. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch TV and stay up. Literally an hour later, I think it was, something like that. It's by like 10 o'clock or 10:30 or something like that. I think I fell back asleep. I wasn't asleep until like 11 or 11:30. So then I ended up sleeping for like another hour, whereas I should have just gotten up. So again, I would be really, really tired to just want to go straight to sleep tonight, which again, I do feel like I am tired enough. But now I'm scared that I will oversleep because I've stayed up, and, you know, again, I didn't get as much sleep last night, and it was interrupted sleep because, again, I took like an hour nap after that. Like, I never even got up out of bed. I just ended up falling back asleep and took like I said, like an hour nap / went back to bed. So anyways, guys, yeah. I just, like, I can't get things started, like my couponing stuff, things like that I want to do when I don't feel like I have enough time to get them done. And also too, it's just not enough hours of sunlight. Like, you know, again, I can still sort of be productive, but I just don't, like, once the sun has gone down, that's sort of it for me. Like, I'm done with the day. Like, anything that I had on my planner, I'm done, because by that time, I always associate like the nights, the afternoons, like as me time, sort of. And so by the time it gets dark outside, I'm like, that's it, I'm done. You know, like, my chores are done for the day. I don't care what else is on my list. I'm not going to do any of them, you know, sort of thing. And again, I need to sort of break that cycle, but it's just sort of like that natural thing. Like, again, all throughout, you know, school years and stuff like that, that was sort of just always the thing. School days were all during the day while it's sunny out. I come home, especially in the winter time and stuff like that, because I wasn't going to school in the summer. You know, but again, when it's getting darker out and stuff like that, and there's less hours of sunlight, you know, again, fall, winter, spring, stuff like that, even though that's gradually working back into more, but again, there's not as many as in summer. So again, like, that's sort of like, okay, once, you know, I come home, do my homework, whatever, we'd eat dinner, and then after that it was like my time to do whatever I wanted to do. And I still think I associate that the same way now as an adult. Like, okay, it's dark outside and now it's my time. Like, I don't need, there's no other chores, there's no other things that I have to get done when there are. And again, I can't be productive though on days when I'm not, like, I don't have that sunlight hours. And so, like I said, I know I've said that before, but it's so true. And especially when I get into a bad, like, sleep cycle, a bad sleep routine, all that kind of stuff, it's insanely hard for me to try and break. And, you know, sometimes it's by like a stroke of luck that I happen to wake up early one day and stay awake, and then it breaks it, and then I'm back into a good routine again until I stay up really late and then break it again. But that's more on me. I can control that. It's very hard for me to control them when I wake up, because sometimes I can't. So anyways, guys, yeah, like I said though, I'm gonna try and go to bed early tonight and maybe that will help, but I'm not totally sure. And even like too, again, sometimes people coming in to wake me up, like today, Matthew waking me up actually woke me up. Other times though, like again, my mom will come in and wake me up, and I will, you know, be like, and fall right back to sleep. So it is sometimes does not help at all. And again, my alarms, sometimes I can sleep right through them. Other times I can wake up and be like wide awake, and sometimes I totally can't. And I just feel like it's sometimes when I get into like, it's almost oversleeping too. I feel like that is really bad, and I get into a really bad cycle of oversleeping. Like, and again, it's not even really that, but sometimes it's like if I get more than 8 hours of sleep, then I want more sleep and I want to keep sleeping, and then I can't like get out of that cycle again, and that's also what's really bad. So anyways, like I said, gonna try and go to bed earlier tonight. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.